Actual purpose is just to converse. So I'm talking about your communication skill. So it has
Yes,
become
right, right.
way better. It has become way better.
Okay,
When
and more and more so that I can understand, and I can build my confidence. So if I build my confidence, then obviously, so gradually it is happened, and I can
yeah,
speak better.
yes,
Mistake, but little bit we can reduce our mistake. Just we need to learn those mistake, whatever we are did in last conversation. So these kind of activity I'm doing, I'm just watching my video, how I'm talking and where I did mistake and how I can improve it and where that mistake.
got the opportunity to talk to you. So by default,
So this is my opportunity. I'm talking to you.
actually, it's you can say your greatness at the moment because I on and off I keep on watching your videos. I just keep a check
Mhm.
what you are doing, what new is happening at your end, because I'm a kind of person that whenever somebody comes in my contact, I always, most of the time, I take it to my heart. I do the things from the core of my heart. Yeah, sometimes it brings me as a loser, and also because frankly speaking, you don't know what the kind of person is there on the other side. But when I talk to
Right.
you, or I talk to somebody like you, so I always feel you young boys are so innocent, so humble, and I feel connected with
Yeah,
you
right.
people. And
Yeah, ma'am.
recent today I watched one of your videos. I don't remember with whom that conversation you had, but I noticed there is a drastic difference in your communication. So that is wonderful.
So which video you asking? Actually, I'm not be
I
able to
think
understand
I
which
think
video.
I think today I left my message in the comments also. Definitely, if I go through any video, very rarely I pass through without leaving any message or any in the comment box. I think today also. I noticed, so after that I left the message for you. Yeah, I must
Yes,
talk to
I
you.
got your comment. I got your comment. I think I replied
Today.
also.
Today. Huh.
Yes,
You
yes, today,
submit
today.
that. So that video I'm talking about. That is, I think, your fresh video,
Okay.
some fresh video, I guess.
Yeah, so that is a normal as usual whatever I did in earlier also. So
No, no, no.
same I feel.
I am just talking about your flow, your fluency.
Okay, okay,
That,
okay, right,
that
right.
aspect. Otherwise, hardly matters what component is there in the discussion, because actual purpose is just to converse. So I'm talking about your communication skill. So it has
Yes,
become
right, right.
way better. It has become way better.
Okay,
When
and thank you so
we
much for.
when we talked the first time, maybe that was the beginning, and I do understand. I feel it's my feeling. It's not the kind of thing that you and me or anybody. I always say same thing. Also, we know the language. Problem in the beginning, what happens is we hesitate. We come under some sort of pressure. So with the constant
Right.
practicing your skills every day, I think in the morning, evening, you are uploading two videos in a day, isn't it?
No, no, no. I'm uploading on daily basis one video only.
But anyhow, one video daily, I see one new videos from your side, because
Yes,
yeah. So thing is that practice has brought lots of change or
yes,
improvement
true, true.
in your
Right, right,
confidence.
ma'am.
Confidence.
Yes.
So today morning when I
So
started,
nowadays,
yeah,
yeah, ma'am. Actually, nowadays I'm just trying to interact with new people and just trying to interact more and more so that I can understand, and I can build my confidence. So if I build my confidence, then obviously, so gradually it is happened and I can
yeah,
speak better.
yes, yes.
So that's why I'm doing these kind of activities nowadays, and it is going pretty good. I'm also enjoying with the conversation. So yeah, I'm
And
learning a
you're
lot of things.
getting good response from the viewers also.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Right.
So it's nice.
People are
It's
liking my video also.
pardon. What did you say?
Uh, yeah, I'm actually audience and people they are liking my video
Ah,
actually. Yeah,
Yes.
so they appreciate me. So, oh, see, I'll tell you one thing. As per my observation, whatever we are doing, our conversation, if I'm doing mistake, so I'm not saying to everybody I'm a English trainer and I can train everybody, I can suggest everybody. No, I'm a learner. If I'm doing mistake, that is not a problem. Whatever I did mistake, just we need to try in another conversation something reduce that mistake, not overall mistake, but little bit we can reduce our mistake. Just we need to learn those mistake whatever we are did in last conversation. So these kind of activity I'm doing, I'm just watching my video, how I'm talking and where I did mistake and how I can improve it and where that mistake, what I need to say actually, and how I can present the thing in another video. So these kind of thing I'm doing. And yeah, so it is really not possible to learn in some time and some days. It will take a lot of time, and we need to give the more and more practice, and there is no any substitute for that. We need to do the hard work, and then only possible to do, and only possible to become better. There is no any shortcut way actually, as per my
Mm.
understanding. So that's why I'm doing these kind of activity. I'm also trying to connect with audio call people. I'm using, as I told you, ma'am, I'm using Joestock application, and that is a very good application. You can connect with the various people, and there is no any limits. So you can connect with the multiple people in all days, and you can discuss and you can listen to them. You will get how people are talking, and then you can apply to the other conversation. Then gradually you can improve your confident, because is English journey, confident is a main part. And if you have confident, if you're doing mistake, that is not a problem. If you have confident, you can speak, and you can gradually you can reduce your mistake, and you can build your confident.
Actually, this is the reason I was inquisitive to know what is happening in Ashutosh life. Because today, this morning, when I was just going through the video, I noticed there is a big change. So then that created that curiosity inside my mind that I must talk to you, Abhi. I wanted to be face to face with you. That how you see how
Sure.
far you have come, Ashutosh. So, and to know much more about it, just to have a lighter chit chat with you on a lighter note. So that
Yeah,
way it's
right.
really
And also,
wonderful.
ma'am, actually, when I was, like I was talking to you earlier also one time, and also I was very happy that time when I connected with you. And because when you are talking, you are not feeling how you are talking actually, but you are talking, nicely actually. I'm not be able to express how you are talking actually. So when I made that video last time, so and just that time I start thinking how I can talk like you. So what I need to do for that, and what I need to do, because your way of talking, like like very simple, everybody can understand easily. So that is also very good. If you know English, and if you know any language, and people can understand, so that is a main part actually.
Yeah, this is actually,
Yeah.
I feel, I would like to say, first of all, it's really compliment for me. I never realized that people around me and the smart guys like you, they think this way about my conversation.
No, I'm
But
sorry for interrupt you, ma'am. Actually, see, I'll tell you one. If you're doing great, you never realize. Other can realize. So that's why I realize whatever your way of communication, your way of talking, that is very natural, and everybody can, they can't stop to listening your conversation. So these kind of thing I just observe you in your conversation. That is very nice actually.
thank you, Ashutosh. Actually, maybe it is a sort of basic instinct. I'm not
Hmm.
aware of it and I never make special efforts. You may simply take it the way you feel me. This is actually what I am. This is what actually Kawaljeet is. I don't pretend or I never make specific efforts whenever I talk to anybody. And whenever I have my sessions with the professionals, every time I go through the similar kind and the session at the similar pace, and once the session is over, uh, they would also say, like, if they suppose want to point me out my mistakes, what I want to convey to you is I never focus on what the kind of what is the what is my weaker area. I get my I find myself totally engrossed into the content, that my total focus is like at the moment I'm conversing to you, their language is nowhere in my mind, that I have to think before I construct a sentence. I have to point out I shouldn't make the mistake. Like the things automatically start coming from my heart, like you are so young for me, like you might be of my son or daughter's age. So I start feeling that way. So maybe that kind of connection you feel, that that connectivity is, I think, there. That's why you can say that the things come from my heart, and you might have that kind of feeling. But one big drawback is every time I used to forget to focus on my mistakes. Like whenever I talk, maybe it has become a part of my personality now.
Yeah, because you have a lot of experience and you are speaking since maybe 10 year 20 years. So and if I say about me, so I started this journey early, actually, in 2020. So yeah, it is huge different, me and you. So you have more and more experience, and I have very less experience. So I'm just learning to the every people, actually. So
Hmm.
these kind of thing I'm doing. And also just I want to take your feedback in about my communication, where I need to work myself, how I can, you know, like build my more and more confident, and how I can polish my communication so that I can speak better. So these kind of thing, just I want to know your opinion about my communication.
Uh, Before I forget it, now I would like to point out one mistake of yours. It's my confidence. It's not my confident. You know,
Yes.
I will become confident in future. I want to become confident in future. It is
Yes,
my
right.
confidence. Did you get the difference? When you were saying confident, word should be confidence. So
Right.
after this session is over, you just rewind it, go through it. Where did you because I could hear you simply every time you use the word confident, isn't it?
Yeah, right,
Wherever
right, right,
you
ma'am.
use the word confident, my confident, I think you said, it should be my confidence. Okay. One day I will
Right.
become confident. One day I will become confident. So, where to say confident? Where to say confidence? Like, suppose at
Confidence.
this moment
Right.
I'm talking to you. Yeah, you may say, I'm very confident. Okay.
Right, right, right.
Did you get the difference? So that mistake I could point out, I noticed during this conversation. But otherwise, Ashutosh, you are already putting in lots of efforts. You are making calls on regular basis to the people on Josh Talk, you told me. Then you talk to the strangers, and you yourself, I would like to repeat your version, that you are building up your confidence. More and more you talk to somebody, it builds up the confidence. So when we are we succeed in building up the confidence, then automatically our language comes in the flow. And once you start talking in flow, automatically and gradually you will start adding up the vocabulary into your conversation. So I don't think you need to do anything extra above it. Already you are doing a wonderful job. Just continue on this journey, because I have noticed one thing, that once we stop talking in conversing in English for a day or two, you start feeling that almost you are coming to back to square one, because we are not that much tuned so far as conversation in English is concerned. Yeah, I have been conversing for the last so many years, but again, not into English. Because you might be aware of by now that I am a Punjabi person, I belong to Punjab. And not only in the families, even at the workplace, we don't find that kind of environment. I'm into the arena of education. But so far I was in teaching for so many years before coming into the arena of administration. But again, English language is just confined to the boundaries of the classroom, up to the subject only. My subject had been, still you may say it is science, because but at the moment I'm not directly into teaching. And when you teach or you go through some content in your subject, we people never bother where to put has, where to write had, where with the did you should use the first form of the verb, because these things don't matter when we talk or when we study any subject into English, because at that time English is not the priority. Priority is the crux of your topic. So
Topic, right?
my medium of instruction has always been English. But again, medium of instruction is one thing, because I started my English very later in life. My mom was a government school teacher. I used to go along with her, and at that time, might be still the scenario is a similar one. English was not being taught in the government schools, at least minimum up to sixth standard. So my English started at the sixth standard. So when I went to the school in the sixth standard, I entered there. That was a private school. You can say I grew up as a child of low esteem. Reason being, all the children who were already studying there, they were talking in English since their LKG and UKG. And I was in the sixth standard, so out of inferiority complex, I could never dare to utter even a single word. But anyhow, now I am enjoying my journey, and because when I get the opportunity to talk to you people, believe me, it's not, I'm not going to say it's just for the sake of saying. I'm learning so much of the things from you people, many
Right,
techniques.
ma'am.
I talked to Imrahul, you might be aware of Imrahul. Are
Yes,
you
yes,
aware of?
yes.
So
Yeah, I know, ma'am.
I'm learning from him how to do the editing. When I watch some video, then I take the screenshot, I send it to him. Bache, tell me how it is done. So I'm learning so many of the things from you people. You are really doing a wonderful job, and like the way you are going, you will see in a very short span of time, you are really going to make wonders. So far as your communication is concerned, definitely you are going to become a
Yeah.
wonderful communicator,
Thanks a
right?
lot, and thank you for your lovely wishes.
On that day, we will have a virtual party.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Not
Yeah.
we can come. We can just have a like one decide one location. We can come and we can meet all of them.
Definitely. Let's see how this journey goes on. But yeah, that will also be a wonderful experience. The people to whom we talk this way, and we start feeling a sort of connection with them. And someday you plan and meet them in person. So that would be really a wonderful day.
Yeah, it is true. We cannot. We
Bihar
enjoy a
is
lot
not
that
that far
time.
off from Punjab.
Yeah.
I said Bihar is not that far off from Punjab.
Right, 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 right.
Yeah, so really nice.
Yeah,
Then
that's
anything
very
else? So my day, you made my day.
okay.
So
Okay, nothing. So it's special today. So it is. I learned a lot of things from you today. So it is very. You can say like it is very, kind.
productive day. It is going to prove
Yeah,
very productive day for both
productive
of
day.
us.
You can say like
For
yeah, it's
both
a
of
more
us.
and more productive day.
Okay, one question, just for the sake of saying, you may say now, how do you add vocabulary into your? What is your technique to add up new words when you converse with somebody? Do you keep something at the back of your mind that today I'm going to converse and
No,
I'm
no,
going to?
no, no, ma'am. Actually, just I'm not kind of person who like to like every day remind five word meaning and three word meaning and 10 word meaning. I'm not kind of person. I'm just trying to speak wherever I stuck that. word meaning. So that the moment I just try to found on Google it, that word meaning I never forget in future. Because wherever you are stuck somewhere, that the moment you just find the word meaning exactly, and that word meaning you never forget in future. So these kind of activity I'm doing for word meaning also, because that is also very important. I'm so sorry for that. I'm just going to tell you one situation. And see, I'll tell you one thing. If you slap me, maybe some reason you slapped me, that slap I never forget in future actually. So like that we have to do actually,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So whenever I stuck, so that moment I just find the right word meaning, and how I can add and how I can say what is the meaning of that. So like that I'm just doing. I believe
Nice.
it is a right way actually. I believe it is a right way. If you were decide, okay, this is my dictionary, I just collect one, two, three, five, whatever word meaning is there, and I decided to every day whatever I need to remind. So it is very difficult, and you can't do it. And next day you can forget it easily, and you not be able to just okay, what I learned actually yesterday. So this has happened, and nobody can learn like this.
Actually, whenever you talk to the professionals now, they always suggest you the similar thing, which we people also know, that you read as much as you can, and you then jot down the words and start using those words. Okay, it sounds very catchy and fruitful also, it sounds. But when it comes to reality, the ultimately the important thing which matters is, like the way you said initially, that I talk in a very easy way. Might be that I don't use a complicated words, might be that
Yeah,
I'm
that is
totally
also very important.
yeah,
That is
yes.
also very important. If you are talking to the people, and if you're talking like, like big word meaning, and people cannot understanding what you are saying, so what is the meaning of that? What is the
Yeah.
purpose you are speaking in English? So that is total waste na. So that's why just I'm trying to, I just observe your English. You are speaking like simple English, everybody can understand easily, and they are not, said okay, I'm not understanding, can you come again, or can you say again? So
Mhm.
it is very good actually.
So this is important, I think, because what are the qualities of a good communicator? It's not that how heavy vocabulary words a person uses. Again, we come to
Yeah,
the
right.
same level. If I'm unable to understand those words, and if every time I have to Google those words, then half of the time I'm not focused on the conversation, I'm focused on the words or on penning down the words. So a good
Right.
communicator, I believe a good communicator is who comes at the level of the audience. If you are capable enough to deliver the content which you want, and if it is 80 or 90% imbibed by the audience, I think then you are done with your goal. It's not I am using the heavy words just to leave my impact on the audience, and bichari audience, they couldn't imbibe even the 20% of my content. So that is not the quality of
Right.
good communicator also. Might be some of the communicators, they use very heavy words, they belong to some another level, and their audience might also be of an advanced level audience, I believe. But we belong to a mediocre level, so because we are intermediate level speakers, I believe, and we are
Right.
catering to that kind of audience. So if you resonate well with your audience, this is also again your good quality.
Right,
And if
man.
once, suppose we will continue in this journey slowly, we will definitely start grabbing the heavy words or the advanced words. You can say we will definitely go up to the advanced level learners or learning. That will
Right.
definitely happen automatically.
Right, man.
So,
See,
that
it's
is,
all about practice only. If you are
yeah.
doing
So, this
practice,
is
so
important.
gradually you feel like I need something more. When you are doing keep practice, so you realize in yourself, okay, I need something more. I'm not, happy with that. So automatically you can find the new thing. You can find the new way.
Yeah. Automatically things will start, coming inside your minds, and you will would definitely start
Right.
using
Right.
it. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Oh, nice. How much time I
Nice,
have
man.
taken?
Almost 25 minutes.
I think we should stop over here. Otherwise, I can talk to you for hours and hours. The kind of persona you
Yeah,
have.
but it is. Thank you again to coming here, and your way of talking is a very nice to other actually. That's why just I'm thinking to learn like you how I can talk.
Then we will, you have to take regular sessions from me now.